Louise, R16,
Yes?
come with us.
When I wake up in the morning, the same thought always greets me. What the fuck am I going to do today? Unfortunately, the answer is nothing. A big, fat nothing. I just have hours and hours of time to kill until I go to sleep, and then I start it all over again the next day. And the reason why I won't do anything today or any other day is because there's nothing for me to do. I don't have a job to go to. I don't have a family to take care of. I really don't have a purpose in this world. It wasn't always this way. There was a time not that long ago where humans were a vital part of this planet. We had jobs and families and reasons to get up every day. And then it was all taken away from us. It happened slowly at first. It was very subtle to the point where it was hard to tell it was happening. Then technology developed so rapidly, it overwhelmed society like a tidal wave. The leaders of the world eventually achieved order and control of the human population with the use of the AI and implanted tracking chips located at the base of the neck of every human. Now, humans live under the following rules. 1. No living together. Each person has their own individual dwelling. It was determined that humans are much harder to control when they form bonds with each other. Therefore, the system dictates the level and amount of interaction one human can have with another human. 2. No marriage. 3. No having children. 4. No employment unless assigned by the system. 5. No internet. 6. No cell phones. 7. No social gatherings of more than 3 people at a time and for no longer than 15 minutes at a time. 8. No traveling outside of a 5-mile radius of your dwelling. And 9. No gasoline for civilians, which rendered all cars useless. It makes for a very mundane existence, one that you think that you hate, until it's all taken away from you. Hey, Dad. What's up?
Nothing. I was just coming to see how you're doing.
Yeah, I'm okay, you know. Same routine, another day, right?
Really? You know this is all bullshit, right?
What?
This. How we live. How every aspect of our life is controlled. This is not normal. This is not a life. People used to have a reason to live. People had a purpose in the world. Now all we do is wait around scared we're gonna get a letter. People weren't built for this existence.
I know, Dad, but like, this is reality.
Don't think like that.
How else am I supposed to think? You know, it is what it is.
That's the kind of acceptance that got us into this shit. mean, it all started with automating the factories. It taught people how to work. They didn't need the workers anymore. Then the internet came, and all the stores shut down. They didn't need the workers anymore. Then we got the smartphone. What came from that? Social media. Oh, we just voluntarily walked into that one. They could track everything we were doing, buying, sometimes how we even thought. And then came self-driving cars and trucks. That put millions and millions of people out of work around the world.
Dad, I know. You know, and let me guess. What came next? Artificial intelligence, right? It was just the biggest fuck you to humans ever invented. You know, it was marketed to us like, look at how cool this is. A computer that can think like a human? How fucking cool is that? I've heard the same thing from you 100 times before.
And you're gonna keep hearing it from me till it sinks in. Do you think the corporations and the governments ever said, why are we doing this? No! All they cared about was the profits. They never once thought about the 11 billion humans on this earth that could already think like a human. What they should have been asking is, should we be doing this? Then we know what happens next.
Yeah. The AI was used to replace the vast majority of jobs, and then 7 billion people were out of work. You know, people started rioting because they couldn't support their families, right?
You say it like it's a punchline. That's how we got into this shit. Yes, the AI was more efficient, but it didn't know how to handle feeding millions of people. And that's when it became apparent that humans were now the problem. And with all that AI logic, they came up with the solution.
Okay, yeah, I know, Dad. The solution. But what do you want me to do about it?
I want you to get mad. I want you to care.
Why? You know, what's the use? It wouldn't change anything. All it might do is get me in trouble. You know, it's already put a target on your back. I just, like, I'm worried for you. And I'm worried for me. And what about Chris? You know, Dad, I need you to stop talking about this.
Adam, I can't. I know a life before the solution. And this is not a life. It's not a life.
Hey, what's up?
Hey.
Chris, are you okay?
Got a bad feeling about Dad.
Why? Did something happen?
I went to his house to check up on him, and he wouldn't answer the door. I mean, and everything was locked up. I looked in the windows, I didn't see him at all. When was the last time you saw him?
You know, like a couple of days ago, but yeah, he was in a bad mood and he was ranting about things, but you know how Dad can be. I just didn't think anything of it.
Yeah, I know. He was the same way when I saw him last, but I'm just worried something happened to him. I mean, I tried to talk to his neighbors. They wouldn't even look at me.
Shit.
Do you think he could have gotten a letter?
Hey, I don't know. You know, let's not go there. We don't even know if that's real.
But what else could it be? I mean, where is he? Do you think he would have just run off without telling us?
Chris, I don't know, but I need you to stay calm and act like everything's fine. Because if something actually is wrong and you're drawing attention to yourself, then I'm gonna be wondering where you are next.
So just gotta go home and pretend like nothing's wrong?
Yeah. Come on, just keep it cool, Chris. Okay? Look, you know, I'll go over to Aunt Kate's, see if she knows anything about Dad. Okay?
Okay.
Alright, I'll let you know what she says.
Yeah, I'll see.
Aunt Kate is my dad's sister, and she talked to him almost every day. We were considered lucky because Chris, Kate, myself, and Dad actually lived close to family. In our world, this is an oddity because most people were separated from their families and never saw them again. I don't know why we weren't. The fact that my father seems to be missing makes me think that that life we knew, it may be over.
Hey, Aunt Kate.
Hi.
Have you heard from Dad recently?
No. I was gonna come and see you and Chris, but I didn't want to draw attention to you.
Yeah, Chris, he told me that he went by Dad's house and it was all locked up. Like, he said there was no sign of Dad there.
I know. Adam, I don't know how to tell you this, but he's been taken.
Wait, what? But why? Like, how do you know this?
He came by. He got his letter.
Wait. You mean like the letter? Like, what did it say?
All it said was that he was being relocated and he should be prepared to leave at any time. But he didn't need to pack anything. They'd supply him with all the necessary living items.
And that's it? That's all we got? That he's gone and we have no idea where he's been taken?
Adam, you know how this process goes. How many people do we know that have been relocated?
Just like all makes sense now. Like, last time I talked to him, he was just so mad. Why didn't he tell me?
He didn't want to scare you and Chris. Thought it was better if he just stayed quiet about it.
It's just so fucked up. Like, I know we knew this was always a possibility, you know, especially with Dad constantly ranting about the AI. Just, now that it's real, I can't fucking believe it.
I know. I can't believe it either.
Just if you hear anything from Dad, can you let me know?
Of course.
I gotta go.
Where have you been? I've been leaving you notes. Why haven't you responded?
I'm sorry. I was at my Aunt Kate's. I had to talk to her. My father's gone.
What do you mean, gone? Do you mean...
Yeah. Like, you know, Chris couldn't find him, so I went over to Aunt Kate's and she said that he'd been taken away.
Oh my god. Adam, I'm so sorry. Oh my god. Adam, we need to leave. I mean, we need to leave right now.
What are you talking about?
I found this taped on your door.
Fuck. You know, it's all happening now. You know, first my father and now me.
Adam, wake up. Let's go.
Rebecca, like, you can't be here. Because of this, if they see you here talking with me, like, you could be in real trouble.
No, I'm not leaving. Adam, please, listen to me. We both know what this means. It's not that relocation bullshit they've been feeding us. You know what this really means. Look, there are some people who are going to try to escape down the river. It leads right out of the radius. We need to go with them.
What? What are you talking about? You know that won't work? Like, they can see our location anytime with the chips. What would be the point? It would be so foolish to try and escape.
It'd be more foolish to sit in your house just waiting for them to take you away. If we die, at least we die trying. Raymond and the others are talking about cutting the chips out so they can't track us.
This isn't a game! Like, what you're talking about is insane! You know, where could we go? Where they wouldn't be able to find us?
What happened to you? I want you to come with me because I don't want you to die. Why are you acting like you don't give a fuck about anything?
What am I supposed to do? It's hopeless. You know what? Forget it, okay? I'm not going. Just, Rebecca, you gotta go, okay? We've been talking for way too long. Please don't do anything crazy. I don't know what I would do if you got in trouble.
I'm not done talking about this.
Yes, we are.
Adam, G5,
Yeah?
come with us.
Why?
I suggest you come with us.
Where are you gonna take me?
I suggest you come with us now.
Yeah, no, I'm not going anywhere with you.
You shouldn't resist.
Hey, stop! Stop! Help! Where are you taking me?